My life depends on this job. If I tell the truth, I'm afraid you'll fire me.
Don't think I helped you. I don't like those bad guys. Did you call the gangsters to threaten Ivy?
Thomas, do you doubt me? Julie, I need this job too. I can't be an ungrateful person.
I've chosen the right fiancé for you. That person is Ivy.
Episode 10, Unexpected Marriage.
Mom! What did you say? Did I hear wrong?
Mrs. Lucy, why?
Ivy. You are the right girl to be my daughter-in-law.
Mom! Why did you do that? Ivy and I have no love. How can I marry her?
Mrs. Lucy, I know you hate me, but don't ruin Thomas's future. You forced Thomas to marry this poor girl. You are crazy.
This is my decision. Sophia, you should give up on Thomas. This is my advice. Ivy, come with me to the room. I have something to tell you.
Mom! Wait!
Thomas! What does your mother mean?
I don't understand either. My mom never told me about this. I don't understand what she wants. Sophia, I'm sorry. I'll ask my mom.
Mrs. Lucy. Why is that? I don't understand.
Ivy, you said you wanted to live in this house. So I help you.
But Mrs. Lucy, I can't marry Thomas. We don't have love. That will be a tragic marriage.
Ivy, look at this.
Mrs. Lucy. This is my mom and you. Oh my God! Why did my mom take a picture with you?
This was 30 years ago. We were classmates. But we lost contact with each other. I didn't think you were Eva's daughter. I didn't know until I paid your mother's hospital bill. Ivy. Eva and I used to say that. If I had a son and she had a daughter, we would match them up. Coincidentally, you are Eva's daughter. And Thomas is my son. I think this is fate.
Mrs. Lucy. But
if Eva wakes up, she will be happy to know about this.
But
Ivy, chances don't come twice. I have my reasons. If you accept, your life will change. You will be happy.
Mom!
Thomas?
I heard everything. I can't marry her. The person I love is Sophia. I only want to marry Sophia.
Thomas, what I do is for you. If you don't marry Ivy, all your money will be frozen. You will be kicked out of this house.
Mom! You! Why did you do that?
Everything I do is for your good. Please think carefully.
Ivy.
Mr. Thomas!
I was wrong about you. I didn't think you were such a cunning person. What did you say to my mom?
I didn't. I had no intention of marrying you.
Ivy. I used to think you were a poor girl. You had self-respect. But it turns out, you're just a greedy girl. You want to be rich.
Mr. Thomas! Wait!
It's so frustrating. Why does Mrs. Lucy always oppose me? She wants to match Ivy and Thomas? Ivy is just a poor girl. I am a rich girl. Mrs. Lucy. She is crazy.
Miss Sophia! Please calm down. If you are not, you won't be able to solve anything.
Get out of here. I want to be alone.
Miss Sophia! Ivy, I underestimated you. You are a cunning girl. I don't think you want to change your life like that. If Ivy marries Thomas, she will no longer be a poor girl. She will be richer than me. Thomas, he is only worthy of me. Ivy, don't even think about fulfilling your wish. I won't let you become richer than me. Mrs. Lucy is Mom's old classmate. So Mom and Mrs. Lucy have such a relationship. But I can't marry Mr. Thomas. This marriage will not be happy. I don't understand why Mrs. Lucy did that. Does she want to destroy Mr. Thomas's future? Mr. Thomas hates me. He thought I asked Mrs. Lucy about the marriage.
Thomas!
Tony?
Long time no see. Do you want to see me?
Tony. You are my close friend. Do you think Sophia is suitable for me?
Thomas! You seem a little drunk. Why do you ask about that? What? Your mother wants you to marry that poor girl Ivy? How strange.
I don't love Ivy. I hate her. How can I marry her? But Sophia is becoming more and more different from before. I feel like I don't understand Sophia at all.
Hey, Thomas! How are you? He's drunk. Looks like I have to take him home.
Mr. Thomas. How are you?
He's drunk. I've taken him home.
You are.
I'm Tony. I'm Thomas's close friend.
Hello, Mr. Tony. I'm Ivy. I'm the maid here.
So you're Ivy.
You know me?
Thomas told me about you. I understand why Mrs. Lucy did that.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. Please take Thomas to his room. I have to go now.
Thank you, Mr. Tony.
So that's Ivy? She's lovely. Why doesn't Thomas like her?
Mr. Thomas, I'll take you to your room. Mr. Thomas, what's wrong with you? Why are you coughing up blood? Mr. Thomas, wake up. Mr. Thomas, please. Send an ambulance to this address. Someone's coughing up blood and fainted. Please come quickly. Hello, Mrs. Lucy. Something's happened to Mr. Thomas. Dad. Mom. You passed away 10 years ago. I still remember our happy times. If you were still alive, maybe my life in the past 10 years would not have been so poor. Dad! Mom! I don't understand. I have lived a good life. Why am I not as lucky as Ivy? Ivy is a stupid girl. Why is she loved by that rich lady? It's not fair. I won't let Ivy be happy. I must be the rich one. I must be the happy one.
Doctor, how is my son?
Mrs. Lucy, please calm down. We have examined and tested Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas is seriously illness. He needs a liver transplant urgently. Otherwise, he will hardly survive for another week.
What? Why is that?